Well, we had a very important component on our RV go down the other day. Our second AC in the back of the RV, the motor on it decided it's done. So, ordered a new one. We're gonna go up on top, change out that motor, and get our AC back and up and running. The most important thing to do before you get started on a project like this is disconnect the power source. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip the breaker inside the RV, turning that AC unit off. I have to apologize, our microphone is picking up a lot of generator noise, so I'll keep it to a minimum. The first step is to take off the cover and inner coil housing. If you haven't cleaned your coils, now would be a great time to do so. There's a small plate where you can gain access to all the electrical connections and capacitors. But I find taking the housing off completely gives me more room to connect all the wires. Here is our motor. That's the one that's bad. Oh, here's our brand spanking new one. Spins so easily, just keeps on spinning after you touch it. This one stopped almost immediately. So it's also loose inside. You can feel the bearings are moving. So this whole thing's got to come out. Got that one. This is a coil there. This wire's back through. Once the capacitor is unplugged and out, I find the black, red, and white wires and cut them at the connector. Now we can work on the fan and motor. Now this is not coming out. The shroud just does need to stay in place. There's not enough room between the foils in there. So I'm just trying to work it. Put a little lubricant on it. I'm trying to work it off a little bit. It is plastic, so you know I don't want to pound on it 'cause I fear of breaking it, but same token, it's not going to move off. I may have to go down the ladder and grab a hammer and see if I can just tap it off. There it goes. Did bend a few foils inside, but I do have the little straightener tool, so we'll take care of that. There are 4 screws holding the motor to the housing and 1 support bracket on the bottom. Once they're all loose, the motor can slide out. Well, jiggle out a little. I can get it out. Still doesn't really go willingly. Got a little chip blade here, but that's actually for a purpose. Inside there's a little hex bolt that needs to come out. That's holding this in place. That's interesting considering I don't think I have one that fits down like that. I have to maybe makeshift something out of my screwdriver. Maybe this side. Oh, it's loose, but it works. Let's see. It didn't seem to have a lot of resistance when I took it out. The other one, this one's a little bit tighter. Let's see if we can sneak this in here. That won't be enough. Awesome. Not out of options yet. Grab a hold of that. Awesome. Got all these little screws on the motor. There's 4 of them holding them on. Don't throw these away if you're changing them out. You do need them for your new motor, so I'm just taking them, putting them right on my new motor that's right behind me. Wow. Out with the old, in with the new. Do note that when you attach the new motor to the mounting plate, make sure that the threads for the nut that holds the supporting bracket is on the bottom. I did measure on the old motor where the interior and exterior fans needed to be attached. At this point, I went ahead and resecured the exterior fan housing. Once I got the interior fan attached, I put it in the housing just to double check that it wasn't rubbing anywhere before I did the full installation. Alright, so see, I did not connect the fan. You don't want to do that. Get this thing in here, and then we'll secure it in place. Don't want to tighten that one down all the way, just want to get it started so we can still move this around. Next one in. Let's get the second one in, and we are pretty much secured. These two will hold it in place for me while I can finish the rest of the assembly. Tighten them off now. Alright, that's good. Now, I can install the exterior fan and secure it in place with a clip. Again, putting it on the pre-measured spot, making sure it won't rub on anything. The first wires are one solid brown and one brown and white wire. They attach to the capacitor, and I'll secure the capacitor in place. Don't you just love the cobwebs and the dust bunnies? I'll clear that out before I put the housing back on, don't worry. Thankfully, Coleman had the foresight to leave a little extra couple links on the plumber's tape here, otherwise we would not be getting this sucker in. And you just don't want to over tighten anything. Nice secure position, there you are, seated beautifully. Now to attach the wires together. First, I'll do the white. Then onto the black, and last but not least, the red. Giving each one a couple of tugs to ensure that I crimp them together tightly. A quick test before I close it all up. Thankfully, everything works perfectly. Gotta love the smooth bearings on this motor. Well, we did a quick systems check. Everything turned on right. All's well. Gonna go ahead and put the whole thing back together again. Prop you up on the AC number 1 and you guys can watch. This next step is not something that I saw any videos on. This is a step that I'm personally doing because I've got really bad allergies. And this box right here, stand the camera around. This box right here on the AC unit is where the fresh air gets sucked in from the RV that's filtered. You have the air filter on your RV air conditioning, and the air will get sucked in down from the bottom here where the filter's at inside into this, across the coils, and then back down on the blower. And the blower is inside here on this side, so it comes in, gets sucked up, and passes through. Now all these little edges and seams right here, they're not 100% airtight, so I'm putting foil tape over them because that'll help keep me pulling in any dirt that can get the coils dirty, or even any dirt and pollens that could agitate my allergies. So that way we're trying to pull as much air just from the inside of the RV itself. There's 4 more screws that I securely tightened to the top to keep that obviously needed protection cover in place. Gotta love those small, low-hanging branches. And we're all done. Expect about an hour to an hour and a half from start to finish. If this episode helped you out, please give a thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you're not subscribed, it's free, so just click on that subscribe button and click on the bell icon as well so you can see when we put out new content. Thanks for watching.